Everybody, let's today explain the database, how it works in Laravel. So let's begin with this diagram. So in Laravel you can write a plain SQL with raw SQL. This is raw SQL. It means a plain SQL statement. So, or if you want to use another solution, object-oriented solution, you can use a sets of classes given by Laravel to interact with your database. As we can see in the previous lecture and in the previous video, we set our database environment, and install our table. So with the query builder we can use oriented object syntax. Or also you can use another vision with another solution with Eloquent ORM. In Laravel, Eloquent is the implementation of ActiveRecord pattern. So what is ActiveRecord? ActiveRecord, it is a pattern where each table in your database tables is reflected with a model class inside your Laravel project. So for example, if you have a table called users, you will have a model called user, and inside this model you can add some functionality like accrued functionality. Also, another thing is important to know inside the Laravel. We have this technical word seeding. What is seeding? Seeding is populate your database with real data or fake data. And you can do it programmatically, automatically generated to populate instead of entering your data manually. It will be take too much time for this. And finally, the most important thing is migrations. What is migration inside Laravel? Migration, it is a PHP class, and that class have especially two function, two main function. You have an up function and down function, and those function allow you to change your database schema with adding data or removing data. Okay, so let's focus more about this migration class because it's very important topic. So as we said, that migration inside Laravel is a PHP class, and that class have only two methods inside. Up function apply the database schema, adding data, or down is revert or rollback that changes. Okay, if you add some fields here in the up, you will be removed here with the down method. And those two methods will use especially two classes, the schema classes. The schema class is a class that allow you to create, modify, or delete a table. The schema affect only the tables. You can the tables of your database. You can create, modify, or delete table. Otherwise, instead of schema class, you have the blueprint class. Blueprint class, you can create, modify, and delete table columns only. Okay. So those migration, we can create those migration through artisan with PHP artisan migrate to apply those migrations to the schema, or you can undo those changes with the command PHP artisan migrate rollback in your console, and all these changes will be reverted or rollback. Okay, so let's see that in action inside our code. So let's open our migration file. So inside database migration, we have those boilerplate migration ready. For example, this for background job. Let's take a look inside. As I said, it uses the schema class, the schema class to affect your table, the blueprint to affect your column and the inside those tables, and use the class migration to be extend this our actual migration class. Okay, we have the schema here. We create a table. This table is as you can see here is snake case format. So after that this create function we affect as first parameter the name of the table, and after that accept anonymous function. This anonymous function accept a parameter. This parameter take our blueprint in order to change the column here. As you can see here, the table ID string. Here those function reflect the type of the of your field here, and here the name of the field in the database. Okay, and here to undo all this change, all this added data, you can undo through the down method with this schema drop if exists the name of the table. Okay, so let's create now our own migration. So keep an eye here in we have now 3 tables, but before that you have launch your own installation of example. Here you have to have MySQL database running and our Apache server running with the example. So and running your MySQL interface here. So here for example we have four table here. Okay, so let's here create our first migration. First of all, to create a migration with the creation of your model, because we are now we want to create our blog post model. With our blog post model we can create this migration with the following command: php artisan make model blog post, and with the option -m for your to create migration. So as you can see here, blog post table, create blog post table. Our fourth migration is created, and also with this migration we create our model. As you can see here, our blog post model created here. Okay, let's open our migration file. Let's see our boilerplate code, what giving. So give me the here the blog posts here with the creation inside the with the console. I put it blog uppercase and P uppercase. Okay, here give me the name generated with the snake case, all lowercase with the snake case between words. So for my table, gives me the ID and timestamp. This timestamp give me two fields inside my table blog posts. It will give me the updated add and created add field. So let's add more fields here. Let's create a title. Okay, let's create a title string, the type of string, and let's write the name title. Okay, and also let's create text with the field content. Okay, after created our field, let's now run our migration. Check here, for example, here we have only 4 table. Check after migration what will happen. PHP artisan migrate. Okay, our migration is executed. So let's refresh. Okay, we have the blog posts. Let's check our blog post. We have the title and the content inside it. We can also roll back this changement. As we said here, we can do artisan migrate rollback. Let's check this. Artisan migrate rollback. Okay. Let's check now if our table exists or not. Is not existed. Is remove it. Let's create it again. PHP artisan migrate. Okay, and our table is recreated now. So if you want to know about those types here, because we have a string, we have text, we have integer, we have ID, you can check here inside your migration and check all the table or the type. Here inside here we have all the type available column type. We have binary, we have a chart, date, we have a double, enum, float, and even JSON, and too much complex type. So till here, thank you for watching. Please, if you like the video, share, subscribe and like, and ciao, bye bye.